Now, we saw a pretty clean win in Game 1 when they were against Cringe Crew.
Yep.
Cringe Crew was able to turn that around. Now, for me, the Cringe Crew squad, while not as star-studded, I think has more potential this split.
Sure.
Hungry for more, though. If they're going to win a game, winning in the game 2 seems to be the pattern that's possible. Let's jump into the P's and B's.
Panthera still with the first pick on the left side of your screen, operating on the order side. Hungry for more now looking for the bans. Odin will be the first ban out of Panthera.
Okay, Soul going to be answered back. I think probably is the best bet against this team because both Yammyn and emilitoo played at such a high level.
Giannis as well going to be slated. Panthera does not like playing the Giannis, playing against the Giannis. The whole idea of the global portal just isn't in their general prerogative, so
Sure.
going to be banned out. Along with Kepri from Hungry for More. Don't want to give Raffer the ability to help his team even more so, but Yammyn crushed it, so let's do it again, friend.
And not to mention, emilitoo plays this god at a very high level as well.
They both do.
It's a great flex pick. Hungry for More picked Raijin here in the last point, and I'm really hoping that they don't do that. Just pick the Vulcan.
Panthera's Chronos is Fnatic's Neath. You pick it, who cares who plays it?
Nasha.
Love it.
And Vulcan.
Vulcan. Geb.
Okay, Geb. Okay.
Well, another ban isn't coming out, and Panthera aren't exactly Vulcan players. You picked the Chronos already. If you put the Vulcan in the mid lane, then you have to play
Yammyn's an
all.
everything player.
That's fair.
I would love to see Panthera pick Vulcan here. Give Chronos to
Especially with the
emilitoo.
Chronos, because that means you got to play a physical support, and your whole team gets wonky. But it's all in the name of saying no.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I don't think Raffer is really too shy from the physical supports.
He played Thanatos support in his first SPL game. Now we can say, oh, I wonder what Raffer's thinking. There's a lot of intelligence on the squad. Nah, then it was just, who is Raffer and why is he playing Thanatos support?
There
He's
it
not
is.
a jungler anymore.
emilitoo will lock in Apollo after Thor for the Adapt King, and then Vulcan going to be picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Osiris and who was the other one? Ares.
Mm-hmm.
And then there goes the Ares. So no full run back for Panthera here.
Good choice by Hunger for More. Raffer's Ares is very, very powerful. Hou-Yi, banned out by Panthera. Again, just a god that doesn't matter who you are. Still going to be a good in anyone's hands, really.
All right, Hungry for More option. Going for a ban again. Likely to hit support. If they want to, they could go for solo, and that hits both.
Yep.
So not bad. Guan Yu going to be
excellent
taken out.
support. I think that is the perfect ban right here. As you said, hits both.
I would have rather Variety take that. Honestly.
As would I.
Neath ban.
Hey, you know,
Super, super smart. Neath sets up perfectly for Vulcan.
Mm-hmm.
Very good ban.
We'll see where Hunger for More goes. They want to complement their 1-2 combo with some more aggression or some more setup. You've got two very different directions to go here for the same product. And Hunger for More, as they choose, they mull over their solo and they mull over their hunter. With Neath off the board, Medusa will be the hunter of choice. A very team fight oriented hunter with a little bit of setup, but you kind of got to get lucky.
Panthera looking for their last 2 picks here, solo and support. Ares being taken away. Geb and Kepri locked away as well. No Odin on the board. Athena, notably, is available. Tier for Dimi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No surprise there.
Absolutely not. Variety plays tier very, very well. Dimi, of course, is the tier master. So you take it, 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll take a look at how far Panthera want to go in this control direction.
All right.
And it'll be a very high control direction.
Right. Vulcan doesn't have a way over that wall. Medusa doesn't have a way over that wall. Nasha doesn't have a way over that wall. Geb is a wall, but still can't phase through them.
Nasha could buy Genji's garb. Vulcan can buy Genji's garb. Medusa can buy Genji's garb. And Geb...
Dude, actually, Genji's garb on Hunters is crazy.
It's pretty nuts. Bellona will be playing in the solo lane. But so, worth noting that Ymir is the god Raffer was playing when Panthera found their loss against Cringe Crew, and a couple of people pointed specifically to the Ymir-Raijin combination as to why Panthera wound up dropping that match. Now, I'm not convinced that Ymir was a big part of it. I think that Ymir on Raffer is actually a very good thumbs-up direction to go, but we'll see how it pans out with Hunger for More, or with this PrettyPriMe Vulcan wearing the Titan skin that is pretty much designed with PrettyPriMe in mind.
It really is. This is his skin.
Oh, yeah.
This is his skin.
This is him. Just like the Cogsilla is MLC Stealth, and the On Her is Fnatic's Reels. This is Prime. This is where he put his name on the board. He came out saying, hey, I'm a top-tier mid laner, and I play weird stuff. And check me out. I'm going to win with the weird stuff. Last week we saw it happen.
I love the turret placement.
Perfect.
It actually functions on both camps, maximizing the damage.
Now, there's two schools of thought. Either you can have the turret tank the camp, so you return your health, or you have it deal damage to both camps, ensuring that you save your mana. I like this positioning simply because you're just going to heal up naturally, whether it's from sustain or your potions. At some point, you're going to wind up healing that damage up from tanking.
All right, and we're starting off. Looks like the camp will take to the left side first, and look at him switch over. Oh, I thought he crit that somehow for a second. That was very confusing.
Well, you know, we changed things around and figured Vulcan's new passive is he gets to crit.
That was quick.
I'm just kidding. Please don't write that on Reddit.
Right side, it looks like Hungry for More are actually the one that steal away the camp. They don't want to fall into the same trap from last time.
Yammyn, very smart. Not going to call that a mistake from PrettyPriMe, but not an optimization. Puts the turret on the same side of the wave that Yammyn is, so it just immediately gets smoked by a couple of basics.
Yes, he did. The double tap raw. CaptainTwig takes 40%.
PrettyPriMe, just as clean, uses backfire to get out of the damage of Time Rift before it spirals up. Great play coming out from PrettyPriMe as well.
iRaffer rotates over, knowing that there's a possibility that they go for this camp, but very smart, Hungry for More, make the adaptation to go towards the top side instead of the left side.
Exactly, and that's, you know, that's what we're talking about. We're saying these teams are SPL teams. Hungry for More hasn't had a lot of raw success, but they can adapt.
Jeez.
And this is a different play, which is why Hungry for More is in trouble.
No, it got
and the
blocked.
first blood is going to come to Panthera one more time, making sure to deliver different plays, keep Hungry for More on the back foot, always guessing, and apparently always dying.
Let's talk about that, right? We have iRaffer comes in, gets the freeze, then changes his direction to ensure the carpet is guaranteed, steps in front of the Lacerate to kill the dash, walls her off, and then tries to body block. Emilitoo, of course, getting the last hit, and I don't even think the crit was necessary.
No, it was overkill, and that's all well and good. I love the execution of it all, but let's talk about why the execution was possible. Hungry for More adapt to last game's situation, knowing, hey, we're going to get smoked heading towards mids. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Wall from Jungler, and a couple of hits. Beautiful sash from CaptainTwig to try to live a couple of extra seconds, but iRaffer still finds the basic. Panthera with 2 kills in less than that many minutes.
And emilitoo going to back here. He will lose some experience in gold. No, he's going to choose to go to lane. In fact, I think his dash is down, and no pressure coming out from Ataraxia. He is allowing this to happen.
Yeah, just letting it go. Letting it go.
And emilitoo will miss some gold, but no experience. Incredible.
All six minions able to be picked up by emilitoo. But this wave will meet. Hungry for More have the option to freeze out this wave and make emilitoo lose a couple of creeps.
emilitoo sells out one of his mana potions, picks up 2 wards.
Now, why don't you freeze this wave? I don't get it.
I think they have other things to do. Okay, they want it back. Okay, maybe he has enough. He has enough for boots too. Maybe yes. That's about it. And,
I think it's imperative there to freeze the wave just to make sure you can sneak out a little bit. You're down 300 gold. You strip a little bit of more gold from emilitoo like you did the last wave.
You don't got to convince me, man.
Interesting choice coming out from Hungry for More. Maybe they've got something else planned, but I don't know. I think that was just a small misplay. We'll take a look at how it expands. Realistically, the game's not going to be lost over, you know, three alive creeps versus dead, but these are the small optimizations that win and lose lane.
That physically hurt my body. So iRaffer throws out, it's not a troll wall. It's a wall to say like, hey, I could do something here. You don't know where my team is. And then Zindurn, so afraid of Panthera, stops his rollout, turns around, puts up a Geb shield, and then shockwaves nothing.
Yep.
It's just mana thrown into the ether.
I mean, that's the... We mentioned the aura that solo laners have. Panthera as a team has this aura where it's just like, watch out,
I could be
man.
in the jungle.
Yep. Just, I could
there.
be anywhere.
Well, I mean, they just proved it. emilitoo
Exactly.
rotated over for the kill.
Exactly. And, you know, that kill over in the dual lane as well.
For manning the mid camps, they are already in the lead. They don't need more golden experience. At this point, splitting it 4 ways and ensuring it goes down, and for them, is a much bigger play.
I mean, honestly, that's so much less. The 4-man rotation over the mid camps is so much less about confirming the mid camps and just so much more about taking the fight if there was one. It's like, all right, you show up to look at the mid camps. We're 4 people. You're probably 2. We'll just kill you. And I think that's why the rotation was made. Same situation here with the gold tier. It'll be pulled.
No, they're baiting him. Do they try to... Oh, you heard that?
Yep.
You heard that?
Zindurn. Zindurn gets walled off. Adapting's going to miss because of a nice ultimate coming out of Twig. CaptainTwig will land on the ground. Now immediate follow-up from PrettyPriMe.
Oh
Ultimate
my
still
God.
available for the Vulcan. CaptainTwig going to take a huge chunk,
No!
but there's the combo. Zindurn gets kill on one. Very low is adapting. Zindurn gets the double kill. Well, Dimi kills already by himself in the solo lane. 2 dead for Panthera, no dead, or 1 dead for Hungry for More in the exchange, and then the follow-up kill in the solo lane evens it out 2-2.
Do you find it somewhat worrying for the Hungry for More squad that the only real success that we've seen so far have come out of the 2 players who wound up at Worlds? Or rather, wound up second place at Worlds. I mean, it's been PrettyPriMe and it's been Ataraxia. There's been some signs of greatness from CaptainTwig, and that's it.
I think, honestly, it's more worrying for me with Hungry for More is less about the individual players and more about the one-trick pony style of play that we've seen.
Okay.
It's always this combo play. I really feel like we've seen glimmers of hope, but the only true success I've seen, whether it's in a win or a loss, has been combo Vulcan ult. And I think that's more worrisome than just the success of 2 players.
Let's talk about Titan. I mean, Titan individually were very weak players.
Yes.
Ataraxia was the weakest hunter at Worlds that came out of Europe or North America. PrettyPriMe was, I would say, probably top 4 mids. You know, good, not great.
Sure.
But when we're talking about team play, they're 2 of the best.
Exactly.
As was Repicos, you know, as was... I'm sorry, who was the solo laner? Why am I drawing a blank here? Oh, Comfrey. Because I was thinking of Brodus. I'm like, Brodus is not the person I'm trying to think of. Comfrey.
Yep.
Comfrey's individual play was terrible. But you put him with Reppy.
Zindurn blinks in, gets 3, and 3 get hit by the ultimate out of Vulcan as well. Yammyn forced to find his second life bar. CaptainTwig giving chase to iRaffer, but gets stunned out. Dimi on the backside, looking for the pull. iRaffer walls off. Great play from the support there. Now Dimi looking for CaptainTwig. 1v4. Hungry for More have to take out Dimi if they want to win this one. But Dimi seems to have all the control in the world.
Emilitoo is going to find a kill onto Zindurn, and now everyone on Hungry for More is overcommitting to this kill. If there should be enough time for them to get out, though.
Yeah, I think that was the proper level of... You have to kill Dimi in that scenario. You absolutely have to punish the over-aggression from the solo laner. It happens. Very good look for Hungry for More.
But, as Panthera does, they immediately rotate to go back into the farm phase. I love this.
You know, you mentioned before, talking about the guys on Titan, and a lot of what allowed those guys to be successful, not just the team play, as the mid-harpies are leashed, and CaptainTwig will get one.
No, one actually goes to iRaffer.
Yeah, iRaffer gets one. CaptainTwig gets the other. Their creativity. Ataraxia, probably not the, as you said, not the #1 hunter in Europe, but was creative enough to find alternative builds, the unicorn build, introduce Chinsai, back into the situation, or the conversation, I should say, right? These players found ways to be creative in their gameplay, creative in their teamwork to really find success. PrettyPriMe and Ataraxia have to teach that creativity to Hungry for More if they want to find this team successful. I don't think that's possible in a split, but come fall, if we see the right steps of the split, it could be a different team.
Now, as I always talk about, the early game is the easiest part of the game. This is the part of game that you get to do every single time you play Smite. When you load up a ranked game, when you load up a casual, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You will always do the laning phase in a very similar style to the meta. But it's when you get to 15 to 20 minutes and the rotations start to group up and you have to like truly play as a team. It's when you get to 25 to 30 minutes when we're doing that fire giant dance, right? That's when the teams really need to come online. And Hungry for More, while they are going even, aren't impressing me yet because they're used to this. This is the practice they already have.
Adapting ultimates with 2 options to take. He goes to the long lane and Ataraxia exists for a moment.
Caught the rollout.
Before Adapting's able to take him out.
And look at the body blocks. Caught the rollout. Shell's active. He's going to eat this one right to the gut. He's like, I don't care about this. Adapting coming on the back line. CaptainTwig taking him to the sky.
iRaffer gets hit with the ultimate from Vulcan and the ultimate from CaptainTwig, and it's still not enough to take out the Ymir with just rank 2 breastplate. Yammyn, on the other hand, able to take out Captain.
It was brilliant. He goes in, he freezes the rollout, steps in for the body block, shell activation right before his ultimate to ensure that, yes, he's going to be standing there. Yes, he has nowhere to go, and please, yes, throw your ults at him.
What's beautiful about that scenario is I said in my mind, not out loud, why did he shell? But the reason was he absolutely knows the rotation has to come from mid lane, and it's going to come by way of a huge ultimate.
And let's say it doesn't, right? And he throws down the shell. When is the next time they're going to fight? right? When's the next time that shell will even be relevant? Dimi in some trouble here. Variety getting the better of him.
Variety's been able to take this lane so far. Playing real well. Love the aggression coming out from Dimi. The jump from Dimi not able to land.
Variety just threw that kill away.
Yep.
Had he ulted in place, he could have stunned Dimi and gone for the kill. Dimi's stance switch is coming up in a second. First things first, power cleave to heal up. Variety stuck behind the tower. He's got it. He's stuck under the tower. Oh, Fdot, we're going to shave your head.
He got caught, but here comes the rest of Hunger for More. Not a solo kill. Not a kill at all. Panthera Dimi cannot find it. And honestly, Variety dropped that kill. But his body language and the way he approached that kill, or potential kill, was a lot better than we've seen in the past. So as long as he continues on the trend, that's all I'm saying.
Emilitoo adapting combo. Coming in for another kill. Ataraxia now 0-3 as opposed to a 4-0-4 with a Gold Fury. And the difference in gold now, 1,400 between the hunters. And remember, one of those hunters is a hyper carry.
1,400 between the hunters. 4,000 between the teams. Didn't even realize it was that big of a lead. iRaffer has those, separates CaptainTwig from the rest. He's adapting, and Twiggy's going to miss the ult and potentially the kill on iRaffer, and he will. Adapting combined off of the support. Finds the kill onto Twiggy. 10-3, read the kills, and hello, Emilitoo. He's picking up another tower.
Adapting should be able to walk away from this one for free. We have a pretty big lead here. Let's take a look at the graphs. It's going to be 4,600, and then, of course, 6,000 experience.
Yeah. Panthera still continuing on. It's like game one just never stopped. They're just still pushing it. Still pushing forward. All the momentum in the wings of Panthera for sure.
This time it's worse in my eyes. I mean,
yes.
Emilitoo has such a bigger lead over Ataraxia. Last time the lead was only about 400, 500, 600 gold. This time it's an Ickfall, right? I mean, he actually has enough to buy a full Aussie over. There is a 30% attack speed, a 10 pen, and a ton of lifesteal between these characters in just a few seconds. And yeah, there it is.
And, you know, plus the whole Apollo passive deal.
Exactly.
Definitely not a fight that Ataraxia wants to take anytime soon, as he sits a little more than 2 levels down, in addition to all the gold that we just hashed out.
And why did we see a hammer over towards the left side? That shows an insane amount of haste. And blocked out, blinking in. Zindurn, for some reason, uses his ult in reaction, of course, adapting. The young blood coming in here. Wow, immediately with his ultimate.
Everybody spreads. Hungry for more, chasing into the mid lane. Where's Emilitoo? Taking another tower.
Look at this guy!
iRaffer 1v3, getting aggressed on by Hunger for More. Puts up a wall. It's on cooldown now. Nothing available except for the ults. CaptainTwig uses one of his own. Coming down will be the support.
It's
hit
enough
by the ult and Ataraxia. There's the combo we're talking about. 3 players combined for a single kill for HFM.
It's not over. Emilitoo's in the sky. Yammyn, perfect ult with the bait all the way back to full health, and it's going to be a shot. Emilitoo needs one more, finds it. Adapting comes back in, stuns out Zindurn in the backline. A beautiful disarm by Variety, but he's leaving the top side exposed. It's going to be 2 kills for Yammyn, and the final 2 are all by themselves.
Double kill for the mid laner. Here comes Adapting. Not going to find the tap, but CaptainTwig very low. Got to pull out something flashy, and Dimi outflashes him with the ult. CaptainTwig sit down 14-4. Panthera not done. Variety trying to stop things, looking for Adapting. Sanctuary used in response, and now Variety surrounded by Panthera jerseys. He's got to find a way out. Knocked up and slowed thanks to Apollo's the moves. But there's the sprint.
There's a limit here. I mean, Variety actually might be able to get out of this.
He will.
But at the same time, he's not going to be present for the fight. And look at this Yammyn not letting him. It's going to be another tower. And another 1,500 gold for the board. No,
the tower
they held.
Just barely. Zindurn and Ataraxia able to show up just in the nick of time.
All right, Emilitoo stealing away the red buff, as he has been trying to for 2 games in a row now. Panthera does extend their lead to about 6K. Yammyn continues to fight, finds a double stun. Zindurn hand-holding a little bit too hard, and as a result, the chase must end.
You know, I think I get why Emilitoo is so angry about this red buff. It's got to go to Chronos. You can't use your own red buff.
Emilitoo, you don't have any mana. You can't be doing things like this, man.
He canceled his back to see what was going on. Everybody's going to turn and look at
God.
Apollo. Adapting stuns too, but 2 are enough to look at Emilitoo. Ultimate out of mid lane. Good. Taking out Emilitoo. PrettyPriMe on the good side.
That was a 5-killing spree shutdown. Very, very important at this stage. Just a huge bounty, and it goes on to PrettyPriMe, who could definitely use the gold. Variety getting sent back. Shouldn't take too much damage. Is very tanky. Goes right for adapting. Might be comboed out here. Needs the shot and will find it.
Love the choice from Variety. He's getting hit from his left. Goes to the right. In the dire situation he was in, still got aggressive. Love it. Dimi still pushing this, though.
And PrettyPriMe actually stopping the back here as Ataraxia rotates over. Mid-tier 1 getting pressured, and it looks like will fall in just a second here.
And this is why Dimi was still pushing the case over there in the left side, allowing his mid laner to just rain basics into the mid lane tower, giving them another 500 gold.
But there was a gain. Check out Hungry for More. They were 6,200 down. We'll go to the graphs. You'll see now only 5,200. Yep. So they do manage to actually find 1,000 gold on the map, even after that tower goes down.
And that's what I was talking about. You know, when I said Variety, I liked the way he approached the kill on Dimi, that ultimately he threw away because he whatever. The same body language or the same approach was used on the left side of the map, and that's how they were able to take out adapting. So probably a little bit less successful when it comes to these solo scenarios, I think, for Variety, but he's been able to impact the team fights in a positive light. And if you're a Hungry for More fan, that's all you can really root for.
Top side on the Gold Fury, we're noticing a major amount of vision. Look at all those Epsilon wards.
Gold Fury started. Adapting, waiting, and Hungry for More, whether they don't know or they don't care, are not responding. Now they know. The wall is put up, but too late.
That wall shuts down everyone on the squad except for the one person who wasn't there.
Not Bellona. It's got the Genji's garb.
Yeah, but she's not there.
Fair. Also, only sprint. Only sprint available as far as the Genji's garb is concerned because of the teleport.
He's that scout.
It's a tough item to build in the solo lane because of the lack of active, or relics, excuse me.
Oh, Zindurn gets the shield up. It looks like just in time. Yammyn over the wall, not going to find the damage.
Yammyn loves that corner. Always goes into that little cove, tosses abilities over the wall. Zindurn gets 2 with the ultimate. But it's Dimi and iRaffer, not the targets you want.
Remember, Dimi doesn't have teleport here, so he can't come back in with another life bar. Adapting to the sky, comes right back down. Ataraxia, even with that Geb shield, not going to do it.
Shell just in time, used in anticipation of the Vulcan ult, does wind up protecting the team as Yammyn takes out one of his own. Zindurn falls to the hand of Chronos. iRaffer stuns out Variety, gets the double tap thanks to adapting. Emilitoo going to juke out the obvious jump from Bellona.
That was way off the mark. Variety really choking that one down.
Yeah, that was rough. Super telegraphed. And because of how obvious that jump was made, Emilitoo didn't even have to struggle to get out of the way.
You might have been right the first time. Fire Giant available, but of course, low health, low mana for the squad. Panthera backs with an 11-kill advantage, and of course, working their lead from 5,500 or 5,200 all the way up to 10,000.
Double digits. That's the roughness. That's the rough stuff. 10K gold difference.
17 minutes.
Very rarely do teams come back from 10K at much later times.
We saw it yesterday.
Yes.
We saw it yesterday.
We definitely did see it yesterday. And this is the composition that bodes well for Hungry for More. And I mean, even as we get later and later, that Vulcan's just going to start going from, well, I'm dealing 40% to 50% to 60% to 70%.
To killing them.
To just murdering you. So it's a good look for HFM.
Emilitoo baiting out Variety in a real bad spot here. Geb shield from Zindurn. Nice juke by Variety. Looks like he's able to get out of here. We'll send some damage back the way of iRaffer, but I feel like he might be overcommitting just a little bit. Fire Giant just getting started, but they reset.
Wanted to take the fight more than the objective was Panthera. Now still around here. Zindurn very deep, could get shut down with a good wall coming out from iRaffer, but mistakes and does not find the correct situation, but certainly finds it with the freeze. Dimi lands on top just for the cherry on top. Gets the dessert. There you go.
Nah, that's not what that means, man.
Yeah.
You're just desserts. Like with the justice. All right, just.
No, now we're not working.
You are
That's
just
terrible.
desserts.
Stop. No.
Pick up a book.
Really?
Pick up 2 books.
To me.
Yeah, man. Harry Potter, you got to read all 7.
I actually have been meaning to head back to that.
That's very important.
Telling me, of all people, to pick up a book. Jeez Louise. Spent my paycheck.
Who is
at Amazon.
Louise?
She's my grandmother's next door neighbor in Brighton Beach.
She
makes fantastic cookies.
Is that serious?
Yes.
Because that was like straight off the dome. Was that real?
Yeah.
Like,
She makes fantastic rainbow cookies. Shouts to Louise.
Shout out to marzipan.
Oh,
almond paste. Pinoli cookies.
This game's pretty nuts, just like Mars. No, that's the cheese. Almond paste. Game's pretty nuts. Raffer now by himself. That's feeling himself. Hungry for more should have capitalized off of that. By himself completely.
The aura of Panthera locks them away. They don't want to fight in choke
points. It was 4-on-1.
They're probably right to back off, to be fair.
Really?
Every time they get into a situation like that, adapting comes out of nowhere and kills everybody.
I think that's Hunger for More. One of the rare opportunities that they're going to get at this point in the game, and you have to seize that. Sometimes you wind up on the wrong side, but what's the difference between 15K and 10K deficit?
Fair.
What's the, like, you're already down 10,000. You got to grab the bull by the horns in those situations and just take them to the cleaners. If you get smoked, oh well, we've already gotten smoked. What is it, 18-6? That's 3 separate team kills.
Yeah, if you're going to be Panthera, you got to take risks.
Yep.
Plain and simple. And very few risks are being taken. You do have to be careful, of course. You do have to make sure that you're paying attention to your openings, but there we go. Okay, Twig
like that.
Gets in there.
Blink from Twig, gets the ult, and it's going to combine with the Vulcan, but the Sanctuary a hair too fast. Yammyn lives to see another day. Now the aggression from Panthera going the other way. Variety forced out. Dimi going to follow. Not going to find a target, though. Yammyn blocked by the minions. Can't find the tower.
And Ataraxia gets soloed by adapting. Emilitoo in the mid lane, gonna go right for the Phoenix, possibly. Maybe rotate over, we'll see. No, he's going for the Phoenix.
He's got the minions.
Dimi's still chilling right in there. He's taking a lot of damage. He will fall here.
He will get smoked by Variety. That's the 3rd kill for the solo laner on the side of Hunger for More. They're giving chase. The ping has been given, though. Hunger for More know that Emilito's there. Vulcan's gonna show up, but...
Oh, jeez. A quick start. Zindurn looking for something. A beautiful mez, but a combo. He may have caught the dash, but look at adapting. Just blocks off the entire route. Gotta get that Genji guard, boys.
That actually hurts. Because that's the kill. Emilito's gonna finally get punished for split pushing. We've got it, boys. I'm Vulcan. It's late game. I hit him for 1 billion with backfire. It's up in 2 seconds. There's a wall now. Thanks, adapting.
Yeah.
Just the buddy system of Panthera, always paying off. You never see these players too far out of a help radius. I'm not sure if this is something you practice, but you see it all the time. The players have a radius, and they always... You got to have at least one Venn diagram. As long as you're in the area that someone can respond, Panthera doesn't seem to care how aggressive you're going to be, as long as somebody can show up.
Raffer moving up, adapting, finding another solo kill onto Ataraxia.
It was Dimi versus Variety, not Thor versus Ataraxia, okay? So I'm keeping my hair this time around.
It looks like it. There's no way he gets a solo kill at this stage. And if he does, like, you got to shave your whole body.
Right. Chill.
And I don't see any red, man.
No.
I see two
the mid lane,
major damaging auto attackers. Zindurn's making his rotation over.
Response is here. Blink over the wall.
Oh, and he's dead.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh my god, he's so dead.
Wow. Zindurn, 5 kills without a death to the mid laner. 5-1-6 to shouts to Nassau County. The mid laner for Panthera on a tear on this Chronos. Variety going to get walled off, not saying hello to the Fire Giant. Meanwhile, the rest of Panthera will turn around.
Bye-bye, Twiggy.
See you later.
Variety stunned out. Variety stunned out. Variety locked down. Dimi doesn't care about no explosions.
Clearly not. Ultimate from Vulcan, not as impactful as Hunger for More needs it to be. He's only level 16 with a Book of Thought and penetration boots to his name. Emilitoo trying to find the back line, makes a different decision. Looks for Variety, cuts him off, stops the exit. And now adapting will confirm the kill on to the solo laner with the basic. If he can catch up. There it is. Dimi.
And right back to it. PrettyPriMe, no ult. Zindurn respawned. Ataraxia respawned. Ataraxia is going to the left side of the map. Fire Giant will be taken here unless Zindurn makes probably the best steal in history.
These guys have been distracted so many times. They start with the Fire Giant, then somebody shows up. They're forced to fight. Dimi's not going to be here available, so Zindurn does have the opportunity. Fire Giant, very low, 1,000 health or less, but a perfect wall coming out from adapting stops Zindurn in his tracks.
By the way, that shockwave would have been the best steal in history.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been the best steal.
And it was possible. Adapting was the only one that stopped that play.
Well, no, the shockwave still hit the fire giant from that far away. A max range shockwave does probably 11 damage at that point.
Exactly.
So if that would have stole, man, that would have been some hot stuff. But no, nothing doing. And, oh boy, the levels are worse than last time. 1 level for emilitoo. We're going to have 2 for iRaffer. That's going to put us up to 3. Yammyn has 3. That's going to put us up to 6. Adapting has 5, and it was just 6 a second ago, which is nuts. And then, of course, Dimi has 3 as well.
And as far as gold is concerned, the rest of the game heading in a similar direction. Beautiful hit over the wall
You
for
ain't escaping,
CaptainTwig.
son.
Using the ult, but
Nowhere to go, baby.
not safe.
Oh,
Geb Shield.
Zindurn.
Geb Shield shows up. Sanctuary and Adapting. Great stun coming out from the support, but emilitoo takes out CaptainTwig before anybody can capitalize, and Adapting
Eagles
finds
rally?
a way out.
Got it.
Variety hits him with the stun. Can't find the kill. Body blocks are good enough. Variety does find it, but emilitoo puts him in the ground for his transgressions.
It is not worth. At this stage, they needed that front line more than anything. Him sacrificing is not going to play out, and a beautiful wall once again by iRaffer stops the back off from allowing him to escape, and it's going to be a bird to fall.
Dimi going to tank the tower, then finally leash it once he's sure that iRaffer will be the one taking the aggro, not Yammyn. Small optimizations once again showing Panthera have their fundamentals down. Knock forward from Zindurn. Love that choice. Gonna send iRaffer out of the aggro range. Maybe put the Firebird on the wrong person, but Yammyn and emilitoo are swinging too hard for it to even matter.
So this is very smart. They don't go for the 3rd Phoenix. They're going to go for the Gold Fury. They're going to backspend money, and then they're going to take that Phoenix and end the game right off of it, ensuring 2 lanes of fire minions have already worked their way up. Let's look to Golden Hand here, and remember to add 350 to everybody around the board.
Number 1 is going to be Vulcan. Well, that's player damage. No surprise there. There we go. Golden Hand, everybody on the side of Panthera. Have a decent chunk. Go ahead and spend and likely finish off. When we see where emilitoo's at, he'll finish up his Titan's Bane.
Dimi's going to have a Wing Blade done, sell up the Bluestone. So actually almost a free Wing Blade, and then right into Shifters.
Love it. This is a huge item that I want to see purchased more and more on these warrior hybrid type
That was the best thing he could have built.
Yes.
For that cost, that was the best thing he could have built. It's 60 damage, which of course he's going to use, and a ton of protections. Remember, guys, this is now what, 24 from 27.
Yeah, and I was on the fence about buying it at 27. When you're playing these solo lane frontliners that deal damage, I was like, you know, even at 2700, it's 60 power when you're healthy, and then 40, but you get a bunch of Sun Wukong-esque protections when you're below health. That's exactly what I want out of a frontline warrior.
Yeah.
27 stretching it, maybe. As soon as the patch note said 2400, I said, whoa.
Variety. Nowhere to go. Now, see, the Lawbringer can bring the just desserts for him being out of position. No double tap this time. iRaffer freezes out in the back line. Zindurn to fall.
Yeah, this is rough stuff. CaptainTwig feeling the burn. He's going to miss the ultimate as well.
That's
Yammyn just tearing it down.
That's it.
Panthera making their final push onto Hunger for More's base. PrettyPriMe and Ataraxia, the only one alive. Let me correct that. Ataraxia, the only one alive. Let me correct that. The Titan, only one alive. And ladies and gentlemen, let me correct that. Panthera, the only team alive. They find 2 wins this afternoon above Hungry for More, despite their best efforts. 31-8 in the final battle.
Easy game, easy life.
Apparently, Panthera have found a combination of high-level tactics and low-level fundamentals, marrying them together to find an absolute, almost perfect game plan.
It was a killer play. Let's start out with the first blood. Panthera starting off strong over in the duo lane, and that has to do with a beautiful rotation by iRaffer. He gets the freeze, he gets the carpet, he's going to actually block the lacerate here in just a second, and then walls him off for the end. emilitoo gets the kill, able to put in some more shots into Geb as well.
emilitoo's going to continue on the Reign of Terror, but again, let's point out that that first blood was possible because Hunger for More was conditioned to have a certain expectation of where iRaffer would be at that point in time, completely switch it around, and able to open up another can of worms.
How many players would have been able to dash or dive in to a Nasha, get him down to almost nothing, and target switch to Geb? Like that, especially since he does have some chance to crit at that point, which is negated. Just incredible.
Big part of the incredible play, as always. I mean, do we have to tell you? Adapting. Very huge part of what Panthera does, whether it's with control walls or just good old-fashioned slam down and bam down.
And again, poor Ataraxia. He got caught on the lacerate, just on the tip of it again. and then, of course, adapting, making sure his cooldowns are coming back, baiting out just in case someone starts rotating over. iRaffer actually winds up taking the bulk of the damage there, and then immediately jumps in, finds Geb out of position, comes right back out, and scares them all away. What do you do?
That's the whole thing. Just show us Dimi as well. Dimi, everybody on this team wound up with
Wait,
the
starting with
highlight
the what that we missed? The solo kill?
No, this is the one we saw. No, this is the one we
missed
saw.
this?
Nope, we saw this one.
There was two?
That's the up down. The
Yes,
Dimi goes
dude!
ahead, goes for it.
Bang!
That's the solo kill. That's the one solo kill.
Fdot.
I didn't take that action.
There was two solo kills.
There's video evidence of me not taking that action. I maintain my hairline and my defense strategy.
I wish you guys could hear him. I wish you guys could hear him or hear production right now because they're laughing like we got to show the solo kill. But look at this guy, dude. He's just trucking through the back line completely undeterred. And that right there.
Beautiful.
Fearless in, power cleave, stance switch, fearless, power cleave, dead.
And before the whole combo, used his body to block. I'm not sure if Fearless was on cooldown or not, but it was an instant. Looked like Fearless had another second left on the cooldown. Uses his body to make sure CaptainTwig can't make it past. Cooldown comes up, hits him with the 4-hit combo. Excellent tier play. This is where Dimi put his name on the board, and he's still rocking the tier.
And it looks like here that Dimi isn't doing much, that he's just running through the jungle mindlessly, but that's not the case. He sees emilitoo clearing the path out, making sure he can't escape. He's making sure no one else can be an incumbent to this.
Yes.
He's just blocking every path off, and eventually, when it's separated completely, blinks in and guarantees the kill.
Exactly. His presence alone just sort of creates a detour. You cannot walk in this direction, so you got to go someplace else. We'll take a look as far as the rest of the games continue. Panthera do wind up 2-0 above Hunger for More, but next up, we've got Team Dignitas, a team that has been very exciting lately, trending upwards against Leftovers, a squad that has already proven that they can win against the best of them, whereas Paradigm will bring their talents against Cringe Crew. We'll see if they opt to bring the coach out or if Axios, the rumored sub, will be spotted. Favorite thing from this set, DM Brandon, do not say solos by Dimi.
2 times.
We'll see you later. Dignitas, Leftovers, coming up next.